Hello, here is your full body pyramid workout using 2 dumbbells. So you can drop down to 1 dumbbell if you only have 1, no problem. If you've got a selection, grab them. But I've got 2 sort of medium weight dumbbells I'm going to I will use for the entire workout. So the format of the workout is we're building up to 6 exercises. So work time is 30 seconds on, 30 off. We'll do 1 move, rest, 1, 2 moves, rest, back to back, 1, 2, 3, back to back, working up to a work time of 3 minutes long. We'll rest and then we'll start going backwards down, knocking off the bottom exercises as we go to get back to 1 exercise. I'll explain, I've got them written down because I always forget what's coming when. We'll warm up, we'll cool down. So let's get going. Let's start with a lovely warm up. So just starting feet hip distance apart. Just want you to give just a few arm circles going forward. So really feeling the shoulder blades on the back, soft bend in the knees. Coming round, keeping the spine nice and still, and then reverse. So really wanting just to wake up the shoulders here. Couple more. Nice big shoulders, nice big reach. And then next one, just keep the arms up and then hold wrist with hand and just come up and over. So we're getting a bit of flexion through the sides of our spine. So just waking up the side of the body again, finding length through, keeping the hips nice and steady. And release the arms down. Just going to go into some good morning hinges. So hinging the hips back and up. I'll just show you from the side. So just hinging and coming up to standing. Keeping the weight in the heels. Going down and up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. So the pyramid is spicy, but the aim is just to keep going at your own pace and just to keep moving through the intervals. Of course, if you need to take a break, just pause the video, have a sip of water, take a minute and then get back into it. And you could always make this half the length by just going up the pyramid. Nice and simple. Go for 1 more. And we're just going to a nice gentle squat, down and up. So feet about slightly wider than shoulder distance. Down as if you're sitting back in a chair. Up, we'll go for 1 more. I'm just going to open up the hip, either side. Nice little hip opening for us. And open. I like this format because it's really nice to get rid of the exercises as you go back down. Go for 1 more each way. Keeping the legs nice and wide this time. We're going to go into some lateral lunges, either side. Just think up and over, sending the hips back. And again, if at any point you're like, okay, it's too much with the weight, you can always drop the weight completely and do the exercises without. Every exercise you can do without the weight. We're just using the weight to add a little bit extra. 1 more each way. Through. Coming to the bottom of your mat. You're going to stand nice and tall, to roll down through the spine. Walk out to a plank, nice and strong. Stepping right foot up by right hand. Twisting open. You can drop the back knee if you like. If the knee is up, just spiking the heel back towards the other side of the room. And let's switch sides. So open through the hip. Waking up the core a little as well. Down, go 1 more each side. Open. Down. I haven't done a pyramid in a little while, but it's one of the formats that always seems to bring people joy. So hopefully, just holding that plank for a second, hopefully going to bring you a little bit of joy today. And heels up, hips up, walk the hands up to the feet. Again, sort out my mat. Roll up 1 vertebra at a time. I'm just going to jog on the spot, waking up the body a bit, relax the shoulders, relax the arms, and then some star jumps. Nice and light, you can modify. If you want low impact, just tap, step, 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 step. Just a few more here. Get the heart up a little bit. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and legs nice and wide. We're going to go lateral, tapping each side, nice and quick. Little twist in the spine if you like. Send those hips straight back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Ooh, almost fell over. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Always falling over. Right, let's get into it. Let's get into our first move. The first exercise we're doing, we're going to front rack our dumbbells. We're going to squat, thrust, and the opposite knee is going to come up. If at any point that thrust gets too much with the knee, you can get rid of the knee, or you can just give me squats. So we're going in 2, 1. Let's go. So 30 seconds. Squat, up. Squat. So I think getting nice and low in that squat, holding that thrust for a second at the bottom. Squat. Squat. And you could always drop to one dumbbell if you like. Last one. Squat. Squat. Stop. Second move, we're adding on to that. We're going to go down and do a push-up. And then you're going to pass, take the dumbbell from the other side. So we push up, taking the dumbbell across. Again, can be on or off your knees, your choice. We're starting with that squat. Got about 9 seconds, so adding on. So 1 minute of work now. Catching breath. Front rack, so the dumbbell's just resting on my shoulders. Here we go. Squat. There. I'm like, which leg, which arm? Squat. Think nice and strong with that leg. 10 seconds. Good. Almost there. Last one. And to the mat. Put the dumbbell behind the hand. We're going to do one push-up. And you take the dumbbell, pass it to the other side. Maybe more like a pull through. So it's 30 seconds. So you might not fit loads of reps in, but we're really aiming to just keep moving. And switch. Let's go for one more. Down, press, and switch. Whew, good. So that's move 2. Move 3. We're going to be in the center. Going to have the hot dumbbell here. Going to curtsey, halo, stand. So I'm going to put that down. I'm going to grab the other weight. We're stacking on. So we've got that squat starting first, then that push-up. I'm going to open the window. Got 5 seconds, so grab your dumbbells. Think slow and steady. It's an endurance game, this. Elbows in. Let's do it. I might be a lot quieter with this workout than usual because it does take a lot of concentration. Keep that form right. Down, press, and to the mat. Let's do those push-ups. Down, up, cores nice and tight. Trying to keep the hips steady as you pass that dumbbell. Down, up, and place the dumbbell behind the hand and away from the body so it doesn't get in the way. And rest. So coming up, standing nice and safely. Dumbbell is at the chest. So we curtsey, hold the curtsey, and halo. So you bring that dumbbell around the body without moving the head. So try to keep the head still. Up, curtsey, halo, stand. If the curtseying isn't good for you, you can reverse lunge, or you can squat and rest. You can squat and halo. Right. Breathing. So we're going to come down to the mat for the next move, and we're going to be in a bear position, holding onto those dumbbells. I'm going to be bear, rowing, alternating sides. Not going to waste my energy demoing too much, but we are on move 4. Okay. Then in 5 seconds, let that heart rate come down. Front rack. Here we go. squat, thrust. So we're trying to use the power of the leg to come all the way up in that thrust. Down. Oh, I forgot the leg. Also, it's a coordination game. There we go. Down, last one. And to the mat. Let's do it. Push up, dumbbell pass. I'm going to drop to my knees just so I have nice range of motion with my push-up. If you're finding you're off your knees, but your push-ups aren't reaching the floor or getting anywhere close, I want you to drop to your knees because we want to get through that full range of motion and then brace the core to pass. Down, up, and to our curtsies. So coming up to standing, nice and safely. We're curtsying, hold, halo, switch. Curtsy, hold low. Using this chant to reconnect with the breath. 8 more seconds. I don't know if those like sort of random numbers, are they useful to know? Okay, last one. Lunge, and elevate, we're done. Down to our bears. So I'm holding my hands in the middle, arms are on the dumbbells, rowing up, and switch. Trying to keep the hips nice and level. If this gets too much, you can drop down, or you can come to a modified row instead with the knees down. Row and rest. Woo! Next up, we're just gonna drop, we're gonna come to face, I'm gonna face you, you're gonna do surrenders and down. That's the move. So we're gonna alternate legs, a little bit of a burnout for the old quads. We've got 10 seconds. Move 5 already. It zooms by, I tell you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna remember the legs this time. Down, press. Press, and there is a longer rest between the going back down. You might be pleased to here. Down. One more. Press, and maybe coming down to the mat. Got those push-ups with the pass. Setting up, pushing up, dumbbell pass. The wider your legs are, the more of a stable base. Really think of bringing the core in a little before you pass that dumbbell. Down, press, switch. One more, push. And coming back, we're gonna go into that curtsy. I'm remembering them / looking at the thing. So we curtsy, halo, switch. I'm gonna move forward a bit, curtsy, or back a bit. I always say, so I do all my time right at the front. We've got 10 seconds here. Up, curtsy, stay low, up, curtsy with the head nice and still, up, coming down. We've got bear rows. So setting up, nice and strong, cores engaged, rowing, control. So like I said, you might not fit those reps in, but keeping that tension, keeping that heart rate going. Got 10 seconds. 5 more. Be one more row. And dropping down. Grabbing that dumbbell on our knees, holding like we did with the halos. Gonna step, staying low, lower, lower. Maybe starting with the other leg. So lots of cores needed here. Just control that movement. Woo! 5 more seconds. Last one. Down, down, and rest. Can you believe it? We made it to move 6. Let me just check, make sure we did. Yes, so move 6. We're gonna be one dumbbell again. I'm gonna do arms overhead. You're gonna come all the way up. You're gonna twist and extend the other leg out. Twist the other leg out. Opposite leg out. So it's like a little Russian twist with the leg kick out, or you can just do the Russian twist. And then we roll back down. Let's do it. Squat, thrust, squat. And next time, we're gonna go backwards and get rid of this move. So again, you can drop to one dumbbell, give me a single press with both arms, but we're doing it, 10 more seconds. Almost there, 5. Let's fit one more in. Press and down. Let's do our push-ups. So coming down with one dumbbell, 30 seconds here. Down, up. So this is gonna be 3 minutes of work. Down. Nice and strong through that core. When you move that dumbbell, you want the core to stay still. You want the hips to stay level. Almost there, 9 seconds. Push and switch. Try not to roll the dumbbell, just roll it. Switch and taking that one dumbbell. Let's do it. We're doing that halo, lunge, hold, halo, switch. Up. Nice and strong. I seem to be walking, getting really far along with this halo. Remembering your options. You could just give me a halo if you like and lose a dumbbell. Last one. And to our bear. So stepping down nice and safely. Our bears. Hovering those knees. Off we go. Row. Row. So this is move 4. We got that surrender. Then that full body crunch. 10 seconds. Final 5. Let me get one more in. And down. Drop to one dumbbell. Kneeling. Stay nice and strong. Up, up. Control it down. We're trying to stay steady as possible. Try not to rock. Down, down. 9 seconds. There we go. Here's me with the funny. Less than 10. Got 5 left. Let's get one more in. One up, up, and down to the mat. Move your other dumbbell out the way if it's in the way. Make sure you've got space behind you. We're going full body crunch. All the way up. And then you're going to twist, twist, and roll down. And again, full body crunch up. Twist, twist, and rolling down. See if we get one more in, up, twist, finish it, twist, and roll down. Put your dumbbell to the side, okay? Have a sip of water. That was 6 moves back to back, okay? Now we're gonna reverse and knock them off. Yes, this is what we've been working towards, people. I'm gonna keep quiet for a second. I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna give us another 30 seconds or so to rest. So I'm gonna just reset that little timer there. Okay, so catching breath. So we're starting reverse. So we'll start with that overhead. And with that one, if it's too much with the weight, get rid of the weight. With this one, I want more so control over just putting that weight up overhead, okay? So we've got 15 seconds. This is the fun part. We get to knock them off one by one. We're doing that squat thruster for the last time. Going in 5 seconds, so lying on your backs, starting with that overhead pull. And let's do it. So coming up, up, and then twist and lengthen that leg, keeping the body nice and controlled. Up, twist, twist, rolling down. So the leg is just adding a little bit of extra instability, and it's a little bit strengthening as well for the old hips and a bit more for the lower core. Twist, one more twist, twist, and coming onto our knees. We're doing that surrender. I always think when I plan these workouts, I never think which move is my least favorite, and let's get rid of that first. But so it's always a pleasant surprise. Surprise for me, and it's a surprise for you. You've got 10 seconds. So nice and low, down, almost there. Down, down, and to your bear row. So grab your other dumbbell. Working our way backwards. Let's do it. Rowing up. So we won't have an interval length this long again. And I can say that each time because we're dropping time. Good. Less than 10 seconds here. Try for 2 more. Row. 1 more. Row. Good. Haloing. Grabbing that weight. I'm absolutely dripping here. Halo. Curtsey, halo. Controlling it. It's easy to rush as we're getting tired. I know, I'm getting tired too, but we're doing it. Think slow and steady. Go for 1 more. Down, halo, up, and to our mat. Nice and safely. Got that push up with that pass. Move 5, let's do it. Down, making sure you're not going to headbutt your other weight. Pushing up, cores nice and tight. Take that dumbbell. Pushing up. We got 7 seconds, people, come on. Pushing up, and you get rid of these ones next. Do 1 more. Push up, and to the last move. So I had to reset the timer there. Did you notice it was seamless? Squat press, last time. Squat thrust. Down, last time. Won't do this exercise again. Shoulders are burning. 10 seconds. Squat, thrust, squat, thrust. Good. 1 more. Thrust and rest. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, this is very, there we go. Just resting there for a second. I'm gonna come down to the mat. Now I know it's a lot of up and downs, so I really don't rush the transition because you're still moving, okay? Don't rush the transition and then almost hurt yourself. Think slow and steady in between. We're building that we're building endurance, but also building our awareness of moving when we're tired, moving when we're standing to sitting up. So please keep being aware. We're going in 3, 2, overhead pull. Let's do it, overhead. We come up, whoa. We come up, we twist, And then you're really twisting at the waist rather than twisting at the arms. So I think I'm twisting from the waist and I'm forgetting which leg, but that's okay because I'm all distracted. Overhead, pulling up and twist, there we go. And to our surrenders. 5 moves, we're doing it. There we go, up, down. This one is a slow and steady one because it's at this point where you're getting your second leg up that you feel you have to really engage and concentrate and try to get up into a squat. So whether you have to bring your legs a bit wider or into more of a sumo stance, we're going to try and avoid coming up on the knees. Want to keep the weight back. Last one. And knee, nice and safe. Grabbing that other dumbbell. Bear row, move 4, yeah. Okay, is that move 4? Yes. Sorry, distracted. Row. 10 seconds. Almost there. Let's do 1 more. And moving 1 dumbbell out the way. We got that halo. Reverse lunge. Not reverse lunge. Curtsey lunge. Oh my gosh, see, this is the moment of the workout where I start to become less coherent. Oh God, I did the thing, and you're all thinking about that wonderful wrap, I'm sure. Coming down, if you don't know, just Google did the thing. I won't spoil it for you, it's brilliant. Push-ups for the last time. Let's go, I'm gonna try and do a few off my knees to finish. And pass, pushing up. And 10 seconds. I am dropping down to my knees immediately after like 2. Pushing up, pass. But I tried last one, last push up, passing that dumbbell through. And rest, you can stay on the floor, readjust your mat if you need to. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. We are now on to 4 moves. We've got rid of the squats, we've got rid of the push-ups, we're getting rid of the halos next. So we're going to be on the floor for the, no, not quite. We're going to be close to the floor for most of the rest of them. Look, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Overhead, pulling through, rolling up, control. So that one, I want you to think mostly of keeping the pelvis steady in your twist. So the knees, it's a good check. If your knees are rocking loads, you need to engage the core a little more, maybe reduce your twist a little bit. Almost there. To be our last one. Rolling over. Let's, is that, yes! I can't read my own writing. My brain knew where to go. I was already here waiting. Good, down. Relax the shoulders. It's easy to tense up when we're holding weights. We really think shoulders snug down the back. Down. Almost there, last one. Down, staying down. Grab your other dumbbell. Bear row. Getting rid of this next. Nice and strong. Rowing. So I'm sort of anchoring my other arm nice and strong on the floor, keeping the core tight as I row. 10 seconds. Stay with me. You can always just hold that bear if you like. One more row. And grabbing one dumbbell. Last time for these curtsey halos. Woo! Curtsey, halo, up. Make sure you got enough space. I've like booby trapped myself by placing that dumbbell there in the way. Halo, whoop. Keep with me, stay with me. 5 more seconds. You can do it. And rest. Woo! Let's come down to the mat. Breathe it out here. We've got 3 more moves. I'm so sweaty. It's been a while actually, so this is nice. 15 seconds. Moving one dumbbell out the way. I'll give you more of a warning. Last time I was like, go! Ambush. Okay, we've got 5 seconds. Let's grab our dumbbells. Let's settle on our backs. Arms overhead. Let's do it pulling up. Up, and then we twist. And then we twist. Rolling down. Overhead pull. This is where, if you're finding this move particularly easy, you can straighten the legs out and come up to a seated position like so instead. A little bit more of a challenge because you're trying to dry, you haven't got your legs anchoring you down anymore. One more twist, twist. Coming down, let's do those surrenders. Grab your weight, let's go. Up, up, slow and steady. We're on 3 moves now. Last time for the bears. That one might be the spiciest one for me actually. Those bears, tell a lie, it was a squat thrust. But was it because it was the first move? I don't know, maybe. Almost there, down, down. Last one, up, up. We're gonna go down and stay down. Grabbing your other dumbbell. Last time for these guys, we're absolutely zooming through here. Up, row. Almost there. Whoop. Keep the knees nice and low. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. One more, one more. Rest. Oh, woo. Guys, we've got 2 moves left. 2 moves only. This is amazing. We're making our way down. Making our way down the pyramid. Moving, controlled. Anyway, stop. I shall stop. 10 seconds. I'll continue in my head though. We're going in 5, so setting up, arms overhead. Big inhale. And exhaling up. And we twist. And we twist. Also, if you want more, you can always raise both legs if you're feeling particularly strong today. Into like a little teaser. I mean, a big teaser. Let's be real. It's like a half teaser here. And roll down nice and controlled. I want you to control the descent. You're rolling through each vertebra of your spine. And dumbbell down. Let's do it. Last time for these. Last time. Nice and low. So anchor down. My quad is like, what have you done to me? And that also reminds me that I was listening to the Sister Act 2 soundtrack today. Good. Down. Down. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Core. Good. Control. And rest. Holy moly. We made it. Last move. Let's go. Okay, well, we've got 20 seconds of rest. 20 seconds of rest. So roll down through the spine, onto your back. Get your dumbbell overhead ready. Bask in the fact that it's your last one. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Coming up, and we twist, and we twist. And we roll down nice and slowly through the spine. Twist, twist. See, I'm not going for the full version, but please, by all means, this is the full version. Wherever you are is the full version. I'm just really happy we made it. 3 seconds. And twist. And shall we put the dumbbell to the side? So we do a cheeky little hold to finish. You can hold behind the legs in a little modified boat pose. You can bring the hands away. We can straighten the legs if we like. And we're going to slowly roll down, nice and slowly, all the way, as slowly as you can. Woo, feel the core. You can hear that my voice is like, and keep going, keep going, keep going, lower the legs, and arms up overhead, full stretch, and just breathe there for a second. Couple of deep breaths. Staying nice and long. I'm going to pause at time before it dings at us again. And move my dumbbells to the side. I'm going to stretch it out. So have a sip of water if you need to. Take a couple of breaths just lying on your back. I'm going to bring both legs into the chest. Hug the knees in. You can circle the knees here. Thinking of nice opening through the hips. So imagine you're stirring a pot with your legs basically. So I'm going to go out and in. You're going to reverse, so push them away. Bring them towards you and around. So just massaging that lower back. Let your body be loose and free. Hug the right knee into the chest, let the left leg go long. So, and then open up again through the hips. So I'm pulling my right knee down towards the floor with my right hand, anchoring through the left leg. Then take that leg through center. Straighten the leg and hold behind the thigh for a little hamstring stretch. If you've got a strap or something, you can always put it on your foot and hold. But I'm going to just hold behind my thigh. And if you have particularly tight thighs, tight hamstrings, you can place your foot on the ground, like when we did those roll-ups. So this gives a little bit more space. One more inhale here. I want you to draw the leg in. You can lift the head off the ground a bit if you like, if you want a bit more. And then rolling down, take the right ankle above the left knee, pick up the left foot for thread the needle, figure 4 stretch. And we're just imagining we're pushing a wall away with our left leg and pushing our right knee away. Shoulders are relaxed, heads relaxed, and breathe. With every exhale, try to sink a bit deeper into the stretch. Very nice. Oh. Just going to release that leg. We're going to just roll over to your left side. You can come onto your head with your hand. Just grab your foot for a little lying down quad stretch. We're doing everything on the floor today. I am not going to get up again. But that was amazing, everyone. And think about pushing your hips forward while you bring the knee back. If you prefer standing, please do stand away. Release that foot down. We're going to roll back onto our backs. This time I'm going to take the left knee in, right leg long or planted on the floor, whatever feels comfortable in your hips today, and open out through the hip. My right arms just relaxed on the floor, shoulders are relaxed. You can put your right hand on your right hip to encourage it to stay down. Then we're going to bring that knee back through center, straighten the leg up to the sky, hold anywhere behind the thigh. I'm going to draw that leg into the body. And I don't want you to draw and bounce the leg. I just want you to gently pull the legs towards you and find some stillness. Find a point and try to breathe into the hamstring. As long as the hamstring's stretching, as long as you feel a stretch, that's all you want. Good. And release. We're going to go for that figure 4 stretch on the other side. So left ankle over right knee. And if this is unavailable to you with your head on the ground, I should have said this before, you can always come up. You can come up like this, or you can sit in a chair, or you can do pigeon pose. So there's a lot of options for this one. You can do the same thing sat down in a chair. And then I'm gonna swivel round so I don't have my bum in your face. We're gonna lie on our sides, and we're just gonna bring that leg up for a nice quad stretch. Whoop, almost fell over. So think of pulling that knee back and breathe. Pull the knee back, push the hip forward. I'm totally falling over. There we go. There we go. Found my hip. And releasing there. Just going to swivel round and come onto all fours. I'm just going to bring the bum, keep the bum nice and high, and walk the hands forward so you get stretch in the shoulders. Walk the arms one way, stretching down one side. And then up and over to the other side. Coming back onto all fours. Just going to do a few cat-cows just to stretch through the spine. So rippling through each vertebra down and up into your cat, pushing the hips forward slightly. And then sequentially returning back to that start. So we're going to start from the pelvis. I'm going to ripple up one vertebra at a time through, tucking the chin. And then we're going to imagine both your head and your pelvis are going away from each other. There's 2 ropes pulling you apart. Let's go for one more. Tucking, 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 tucking. And through. So you're going to tuck the toes and rock back and forth for a second just to release the toes a little bit. And then keeping the toes tucked, you're going to peel up into your down dog, pedaling through the legs one at a time. Walk the hands up to the feet or the feet to the hands. Slowly roll up through the spine. Head coming up last. Enjoy it. You've done it. We've done it. That there was a full body pyramid workout. Absolutely smashed it.